Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl. Ew.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's star time.
Friday, July 7th, and we're talking about Trinidad.
Oh,
Yes.
what?
Yes, girl.
That's unique.
Ladies
That's
and
unique.
gentlemen,
That's
it's star
unique.
time.
That's unique. Yes. No. Wait.
Queens is in the building, y'all. Ew.
Yo, Moochie, can I get that theory, please? Let me get that theory. You know what I mean? I need that theory right now. I don't need it tomorrow. I don't need it Wednesday. I don't need it Friday. I need that theory right now.
You know, black girls don't really have to do stuff like that. What we gotta do is take naps and moisturize. And we pretty much good to go.
Right.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? You rocking with Moochie, and this is Moochilla's review. So hit that hammer because you came through. Now, we're going to be doing a trailer breakdown, and I got my guy here, Lamont from Life Games. What's up, Lamont?
Can't call it, sis. How you doing tonight?
Okay. I'm We're gonna do the trailer breakdown. What we're gonna do is take a look at the trailer, pick it apart piece for piece, make some possible predictions, and do what we do. So let's get into it.
Famous. Ain't he gonna want some payback for his friend? He ain't the only one. Oh, you wasn't down with that kind of shit no more. I'll make an exception for me.
You want to make some real loot? Give me some information. Give me something.
I can't take out stuff for them. But if we could just soften them up enough, his own people will do it for me.
Let's do this.
I'm back. I look like I never left.
He's back.
He sure is. The scar gone, the hoodie gone, the
You don't
jury.
put
The
some
only thing he
cocoa
missing
butter
is
on it.
that jewelry. I see one earring. I don't see the necklaces and all that. But oh yeah, he back like he done got an edge up too, Moochie.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I know some of your subscribers are looking at them lips thinking, "Boy, I kiss you outside the mistletoe right now." I know some of them love this dude that much.
I know somebody that wanna lick that scar. Hey Momo.
Oh, okay. Okay. You starting to get like Jannard on the other power, licking scars and what may have you.
This is the first time I had this happen. The person gave me a super chat before the live started, and I want to thank you, One Journey. Ew.
No
All
doubt.
right, so let me show you what I the pictures that they got circulating, and we're gonna try to put a little story together.
That's what we do. We
All
give them the
right.
story. What you got on deck first? Everybody, please give this young lady a like and give her a super chat. Nobody works harder than Moochie. Moochie be traveling, trying to put stuff together for y'all. Moochie be taking care of family, putting stuff together for y'all, and still be getting up here trying to give you that hammer. So make sure you give this sister a great big old super chat if you can.
All right, so look at this. You
Oh,
got Lulu looks like he's at one of his meetings.
Oh,
So is he having a trying time? Will he be discussing his mom? What do you think?
Moochie, this might be some kind of record deal. Well, no, because if it was a well, maybe I don't know. I don't think this is AAU Moochie. It could be because it looked like they sitting in a circle.
Yeah,
So
that's I see the
you know, if
circle.
yeah, so what? Let's just say we go with the fact that this is AAU, and he's in there probably back because he's thinking about some dastardly things he want to do to whoever put their hands on the streets need a body famous, and he's probably dealing with his moms too.
I hope he doesn't go there to discuss anything about famous. I'd rather him just talk about his mother there. He had loose lips last season, but I blame
Hmm.
that on his addiction.
Right, right, right. Hey, if y'all have never lived or dealt with someone who's addicted to anything, it's rough. I mean, it is rough. It can cause issues in the family, and it can make people do things that they wouldn't normally do because of the addiction. And he sure enough did sink some ships last season. But Mooch, I think he's really focused on this music this season. And now he done got him a chocolate dropping money in there. He done got the panty draws in 24 hours. And he's got an artist coming. He done met the new Wu-Tang Clan. I think this man is on a straight and narrow, and he's in here just venting about his mom, while the whole famous revenge he's probably keeping pinned up.
Oh, well, he did GTD. He did get the draws.
Moochie, Moochie.
Yeah, he's talking about his
See,
mama.
yeah, definitely, definitely. See, why they be trying to play me when I be telling them Moochie that these folks panty draws be thumping like a marching band? They don't want to listen to me.
So you think Unique came back to him already?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. You look, Unique done met up with Quan. He's siphoning information about Rock from OC. Unique done found him a little bit of a crew and is standing there talking to him. And I can tell you what they talking about, Moochie.
Stefano.
They talking about taking out Stefano. And you know Unique's hand is tied on that. Why, Moochie?
Because he likes Stefano. I don't think he going to do it.
And Quam works directly with Stefano. So you take out Stefano, you might be hurting Quam, who we know is going to give Unique some soldiers to help rebuild what he's doing. Now, this is what
Yeah.
Unique should be politicking to Quan. He should be politicking to Quan that you don't need Stefano because we got this guy right here. We got this guy right here. But Quam is just stupid enough, Moochie, and reckless enough that he will have a street fight with Stefano, who owns all the blocks. He'd be willing to do that. And so I don't think Unique is not going to fool with Stefano because of Quan, but at some point in time, somebody's going to touch Stefano Mucci. His days are numbered.
Do you think that that Unique is that smart enough to actually come to him with that type of conversation, being that he had this head injury?
The power writers are telling us yes.
Okay.
That's it. The power writers are telling us yes. Because you've seen him. He done transformed. You've seen that picture in the trailer.
Daddy,
Mm-hmm.
nobody's up here right now.
Oh, we know what this is about. We know what this is about. Rock done chewed him out like some big league gum. Y'all folks remember that big league baseball chewing gum from the 90s? She done chewed him out about his recklessness
Yeah,
and
I think
taking
she's
out.
chewing him out. Yeah.
Yeah, she chewing him out and probably telling him she ain't got no she has no more time for that kind of mess up. And most likely she's telling him to go ahead and put little nephew who's on that booger sugar, get things sold up with him. Oh, L wants to say hello to y'all.
Hi,
Say hi,
Elle.
L.
Check it out.
Check it out. I see the braid in the back. Uh-oh. Who's that?
It's Minecraft toy.
Oh, you play Minecraft too?
Oh goodness.
Cool toy.
I have got to go ahead and finish getting this girl content on YouTube because she's just itching, itching.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
So Moochie, what you think Rock telling him? Do you
I
think she
think she's
telling him
gonna be
she got
mad
the?
at him that he took out isn't that Quan's uncle or something?
Yeah, that was Quan uncle.
Yeah. I don't think this is gonna end well for him.
No, no. And Mooch, while we talking about Marvin, considering everybody would like to have seen how Famous died, and I don't think these writers would let us down. Do you think there's any chance that we might get a scene where Marvin or Lulu killed Famous? I definitely won't Lulu. I know Lulu ain't do it, but maybe Marvin, especially considering this season we're seeing Marvin take out so many people. Could he had took out Famous and didn't tell nobody about it?
He could be, but that might be him and Rock's secret. Because they know how Kanan's gonna be about it. So they just gonna act they know how Kanan was with D Wiz. So I
Hmm.
think they're gonna go and try to do something where it looks like somebody else did it, but all along it was them.
And
But I
Kane
was I
and
was
Kanan
think
was.
I wanted it to be Freddie's people though.
I mean, it could. I mean, it could be. It could be because in this episode we're gonna see a uncaged jukebox and Kanan hitting the streets, looking like they got Freddy's boys.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kanan wants some answers, ladies and gentlemen. This was his best friend on the low low, and he didn't treat him the way he should have treated him. Now he's gone. It's like he's missing him now that he's gone. And Jukebox kind of liked the dude too. He was like cool with her, and so now
That
that she's untethered Moochie and killing ain't a thing for her like Jermaine Dupri,
I know,
you better
like
watch out.
who's gonna be her next victim? And is she gonna be like this, like off the hook, like how she was, how the adult person was? Like how far we gonna really see her go?
Moochie, considering I think next season is going to be the final season, they're going to speed up her. They're going to speed up her storyline. She might get two more kills this season. She might take out one of Freddie boys. But that's the only person I can think of she would take out right now. Maybe if somebody tried to hurt her daddy again, she would take them out. If somebody tried to hurt Kanan, she could possibly take out OC if she finds out that he's the mole in the pile that's tailing Kanan, giving information to Unique. She could probably take him out. Won't even be a thing.
Yeah, I could see her doing that. I could definitely see her doing that.
Hmm. Hmm. But here's the question I got for you, Moochie, and audience. Do you all think that she's gonna start getting into the drug game with Kanan, or she's gonna do something else? She's gonna go back to jacking stores. What do y'all think? And Moochie, what do you think?
I think she's jumping in the game with Kanan. She's gonna be
Mm.
Kanan's muscle. She gonna be Kanan's pal. The shooter. I think
Hmm.
that's what she gonna be doing.
Right. They've set the stage for it. They have pretty much set the stage for it. I mean, we know that killing ain't a thing for her right now. They have set the stage, and so
Yeah.
she's gonna be. She's gonna. Y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch. Now, Moochie, what episode is the carpet munching at the same time gonna happen?
Oh, you mean you think she gonna get it on with this woman again?
Hell yeah,
I see
yeah.
it probably happening. I think this episode is gonna be running around with Famous, like the whole thing with Famous. But if anything, it'll be the next episode.
Okay, okay. Audience, let us know what y'all think.
She probably want to thank her for making her now that she's sleeping good at night. She probably want to thank her, even though she
Hey,
don't think, even though she knows it's not her. She feels like it's not her. I feel like Juke played that off real good.
oh, she did. She did, but you know what? I think it was easy for her to do that because she didn't feel any guilt with it. You know, when she was with her dad, that was, as Moochie would say, a foreshadowing moment.
Hmm.
That moment told us that killing for Jukebox is not going to be a problem. Like Moochie says, she's going to be Kanan's muscle. I mean, for all we know, she might be pulling the trigger more than Kanan.
Definitely.
Hmm.
Definitely. I'm trying to get back on with the other. I can't get back on to share my pictures.
Oh, well, we can keep the storyline going. Audience, act like this is Sesame Street, and you can use your imagination to envision what
Okay,
me and Moochie are saying.
so you know that Rock is gonna be having a conversation again. Like she's gonna explain to Kwan's uncle that this we still in business. I don't care what you think, but we're in business still. And I want to know what kind of conversation are they gonna have because he already took out the person that was supposed to be giving everything to him. This is the older uncle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. In all honesty, Moochie, Quam is about to go crazy. And I'm gonna tell you why. Not only has he lost his family members because of Rock,
Hmm.
but guess what? Guess what else he about to lose, Moochie?
He about to lose some money and he might lose his business.
He is exactly about to lose his business because remember, Stefano said Stefano clearly told Rock that she could undercut Quam, and Rock is setting up a meeting in this episode between Stefano and the Afghan man, and they're going to be in there drinking wine and shit, and getting high and eating tortellinis and bulljive like that. And when this deal is made, and Stefano sees that this is the man that can import it from the damn farm, he's done with Quan. And
Yeah.
Quan is not gonna like that. That is gonna set Quan off to want to retaliate to Stefano. And that's when Unique and Phil Russo are gonna have to get all those people together to take on this organization. Rock about to lay the hammer down. She done got the person that can get the stuff right from the farm and bring it to him. And Stefano is gonna love it. He
So
already
even
like doing business with Rock better than Quam anyway. He love who do y'all think Stefano wants to see walking through the door? Double Dragon or Rock?
Rock.
Of course. He don't want to see that dude looking like he in the damn Matrix with them coats and them
Yeah, he
glasses
really don't
and
want to do business with him like that no
nah.
more.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
But my
Plus,
question is this:
mhm.
if they do have, uh, she's gonna end business with Quan and them. That means Unique got you now. Unique has Quan. Do you think he's gonna be mad now because she has a whole distro now? She has a
Yeah,
whole. She's still elevated above Unique to me if she does all of this.
yeah, she's definitely going to be elevated for sure. And the thing that's going to be the saving grace for Quam is cultivating the relationship with Unique and Phil Russo. The heads could be flipped on each other because when Rock undercuts Quam, and he ain't got no more business. Unique is the one connected to Phil Russo. And if he can do some favors in terms of hurting Stefano for Phil Russo can become the distro for Unique. And then that will put Quam racist ass having to work under Unique. But will he be willing to tolerate working under Unique?
Mm-hmm.
Moochie?
Yeah. But she, like I said, Unique gonna end up working for her anyway.
He might not, Moochie. He might not. I mean, he might literally go to war with her over those blocks. Literally.
Again.
Yeah, if Phil Russo is gonna handle Stefano and tell Unique, I can get you the product. and I can get you some soldiers. It's about to be a war on the street, and Kwame ready to fight.
So
He
do you
ready to go.
think do you think we're gonna lose Stefano this episode then? Because once
No,
he's
no,
taken out of the equation, her deal kind of falls apart.
we're not going to lose Stefano until either episode 9 or 10, and that's if we lose him at all. The longer he lives, the more I'm thinking he's going to survive. The only one who I think is going to die or go to jail is Marvin. Marvin got too much water under his bridge, and it's about to collapse the bridge, Moochie. He got too much water underneath there. Now, Moochie, let me pose you in the audience this question. Audience, think with me for a minute. There was a time Unique had a whole lot of respect for Marvin.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think that there's any chance Unique could sense that Marvin want to be from under Rock's shadow or Kanan, and then Unique try to swoop in and convince either one of them to work for him? I could see him trying to do that. I don't think Marvin would go for it, and then he might kill Marvin. But I can definitely see him trying to swoop in and take Kanan and or Marvin. What you think, Moochie?
I think Kanan would go for it quicker than Marvin.
Yeah,
Because Kanan
I can see
already
Kanan.
skimming. He already skimming. He already stealing
Hmm.
from his mother, but he don't consider it stealing like how Unique said. Because it's his
Right,
mother.
it's his mother. Yeah. Well, Marvin, I guess you could say you at one point in time we could say he was doing things behind Rock back, right? We could say that, but now she
Right.
know everything he's doing. But the intent was there, and you don't think that if Unique offered him a very very high position, you don't think he would jump? Because remember they had a conversation. It was one of my bigger videos on TikTok, and the clip was Unique telling Marvin, if they ain't got that body, he ain't dead.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a mutual respect for each other. You don't think he can get somehow in Marvin's head and turn him on his sister?
Woo. If they have a blowout conversation where she be really belittle him because of his past mistake, then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I could see it happening. But other than that, I think Marvin's gonna stand 10 toes with his sister.
Mm-hmm. What if Rock fire him for messing up again? Or Moochie, let me rephrase this. What if Rock is an audience? What if Rock is forced to have to fire Marvin because early to lose his hair, go and mess up Stefano's business, and Stefano tells Rock that he's not going to do business with her no more unless she get rid of Marvin.
Mm.
See how
Now
this
that
work,
one's a
audience?
hard one.
See how this work? Because we already see it's gonna get messed up with Early and Stefano. That's gonna happen. What we don't know, how will Stefano retaliate? And I think he would retaliate by telling Rock, you got to get rid of this coon. He's not doing it for me. He's messed me up 3 or 4 times. Now, Rock could always try to buck up and say that was your fault, but she can't do that when she has to be plugged in with Stefano to move all this work that's coming.
Yeah. It's it's with this. It could go either way
Mm-hmm.
because he's gonna reveal himself now. How if he's coming back as him, then I say yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as this, I more than likely he gonna end up working with Kanan.
So at the end of this trailer, when you see him dressed up and all that, where do you think he's at? I think he's back in the old house him and Pranessa used to stay in. And I think that when he says I'm back, he's talking to Pranessa. What do you think?
He better be. He better be, cause to me, how you stay this going this long? And if he's following her, he probably seen her go to Rock's house.
Hmm. Well, you know, Panessa's going to be like, how do you think she's going to act when she see that her baby daddy is bad? And especially considering he been putting knots in the mailbox. Knots.
She might be. I don't. She might not want him near the house. Cause we don't know how he's gonna be acting. If he's acting like cuckoo like Ronnie, then you know
Hmm.
she gonna be like she don't want that around Jerome.
Right, right, right. Moochie,
Hmm.
all these men in these positions like this, when they go to jail or they are hemmed up for a couple of weeks, couple of months. Oh, Unique ain't had himself no sex lately, Moochie, so he backed up.
Well, I guess he gonna, schmooze his baby mother over. But he's even at. He's not. You know where he is though. They showing
Where?
him back in the same place where that whole scene of the crime took place. That tailor shop. He's
Oh yeah,
back in
yeah,
there.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
back in
I can
there,
see that.
and he got his jewelry. He got his jewelry,
Hmm.
and then if he goes back this time to see, um, it's not what's his name again?
Early.
The, no, not Early. If he does go to see Early, since you brought him up, he's gonna rob Early.
Oh, without a
He's
doubt.
he's gonna rob Early because he already gonna be pissed off at him because he gonna feel like he jump sides. I still can't get this thing back up. I've been trying to get the StreamYard
Oh,
back
you
up
you
again.
you good, Moochie. I think the audience loves you. They know. I mean, they follow what we talking about here. I think we good. Audience, she's traveling, y'all. Just small couple of technical difficulty, but the sister traveling, so she getting it in with y'all regardless. Um, who, if anything happens, how much longer can OC keep this secret to Kanan? Because the trailer showed Kanan getting in his face, telling him he need to get moving.
I think Juke
What?
gonna find out.
I do too, and I think Juke gonna take him out. Heard
She
it
gonna
here
find
first, ladies
out.
and gentlemen, on Moochie channel. We predicting Juke gonna take out OC.
She gonna toss that little sack of potatoes too. Remember, she good with her hands too.
Hey, Moochie, all she got to do is raise her knee and she'll knock him out right in the face because
Hmm.
he right there with it. Little knee raise, boom, he's out cold. What's up, RDRD? What's
Okay,
up,
so do
AG?
Unique truly love Panessa, or is she just the baby mama?
The kind of money he's been putting in that mailbox, AG, I think that he feels attached to her and the son somehow, some way. People who just view somebody as a baby mama, they're not going to be. Most of those type of people don't take care of their responsibilities if they think you dead. This man, no one's making him give her that money, so I think that there is some kind of attachment there, and it goes beyond just the son. So I think he do care for her, but I don't know how far. If Rock was to say right now, let bygones be bygones, let's work together, she ain't gonna matter no more. Pernice is done. But as of right now, he's feeling like that's all he got. So I think he care. I don't know if it's true love, but I think he care. He care enough to be putting Moochie. What you think was in them envelopes? At least 2 G's, right?
It was a lot of money the way she was talking.
So we'll say 5 G's then in the early 90s. He's giving her at least 5 G's in the early 90s. He ain't even got a car. He ain't got his jewelry. He ain't even went to see a fake real doctor yet. So
I
yeah, I think
know.
he care. He care. He
Do
care.
you think? Do you think that we're gonna see a conversation with him and Rock?
Have to. They have to. They have to. But if they do that, that's definitely not going to be until the final episode. Definitely. And if not the final episode, it could be a cliffhanger. Like at the very last minute, them two somehow or another stuck in front of each other's face, and that's the cliffhanger for the next season. But I mean, just asking me, I hate cliffhangers. You know who likes to jump off cliffs? That's some white people shit. We don't do that, but it's TV. I digress, y'all. Y'all know how I do. I digress a lot, but I mean, in the end of the day, they have to see each other at some point in time this season rather.
Do you think? Okay, so they're doing this memorial service for Famous. Now, it was somebody in the chat that left it earlier that it may be Detective Garcia that actually took out Famous, which I don't see that happening.
I don't see it either, and I would need that commenter to give me the theory behind it. I just don't see that. Um, Whoever made that comment, let us know what the theory is behind it. Hmm.
Oh, this is a good one. Rock's strongest soldier is Marvin. Once they eliminate him, Rock Empire gonna start to crumble. I agree. That's what I'm worried about too. And he done got so far in it where he got so many people coming at him from so many different directions that
Mhm.
he's going to slip up. He going to get caught slipping.
Yeah, and if they get rid of Marvin, the question then comes: does Lulu come back? Because she's gonna need that soldier that she really, really can put all her trust in. She trusts her family, except for Kanan, and she's gonna need one of them brothers. So I could see them. I could see somehow or another they plug Lulu back into the business if something happens to Marvin. And the reason why I'm thinking that is because you could let Lulu blow up in this music industry, and then Rock can take her business not international but worldwide in the US with
But that
him
was the
going doing
plan
tours.
anyway.
Hey,
Remember,
there you go.
that was the plan anyway. So it it might fall into play, but keep in mind last time Lulu's business was up and running, and this is really not his business. He wanted to keep that part of the business away from his thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Something if Marvin died, well, think about it like this, audience, and my Wilkinson. If Marvin dies, that is the type of thing that can pull Lulu back into the game. Lulu is ready to go street nigga right now over Famous,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not even his brother. Imagine what he would do if something happened to his brother.
Yeah, that'll be crazy.
Yep, L, go to bed. I'll say prayers when I'm done. Go to bed. Go to bed. I'll say prayers when I'm done.
Okay, so do you think now that he's saying he's back for Famous, do you think that he's back?
No, no. Mm-mm. I don't think he's back officially. No, I think he's going to get justice for Fame. The streets need another body, the body that took out Fame, and that's what he's there for. And then he's going to be right back to music. Will Imani pose a threat to him, or will we see Imani is a ride or die and like it gangster style, Moochie?
Mm. She might not want to be caught up in that.
Right.
She
Well,
and who knows? He might end up leaving because he ain't want to be part of it no more anyway, and going somewhere else. They got this other artist that they bringing out, like he looks something like MC Search. What did you think? What do you think's gonna happen with this? Do you think he's gonna be backdoored with this artist that they're trying to bring about because his mother's an attorney?
he might, but um, the Jewish CEO, he really digs Marvin, and excuse me, Lulu, and he really needs Lulu expertise at the artist. So unless they go through him, I don't see nobody touching Lulu's spot because he's that good with the CEO. You're gonna have to it's going to have to be something diabolical. And me and you still think that the CEO house is going to get robbed, possibly by B Rilla or maybe Lulu if they have to, if situations get tight enough. because he'll putting his business all out there that Jewish folks keep money in the house, in the
Mm.
mattress, or do like the old head used to do, put it in the freezer. That's where the term cold cash came from, putting their
I
money in the freezer.
I could see B Rilla robbing the house, not Lulu with him though.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Hmm. I don't know,
So
Moochie.
yeah, we've been up here. I mean, I thought I was gonna be able to share the pictures, but other than that, I really don't have anything else that I could share
Hmm.
as far as like with what I think's gonna go on. I do know
Hmm.
we're gonna see fame Kanan speak some words about famous. So I wanna see how they do this memorial service. I wanna see if
Hmm.
this cop press up on them again because now that they found the body, are they gonna come question Kanan about this?
Hmm.
He was
Will
already
Jessica
I'm sorry.
will Jessica come back now that we found the body? Will she come
Yeah.
back from LA? And when she come back from LA and realize Lulu is sleeping up with somebody else, how would that work? What's she gonna do? Will they try to sign Jessica, and then we have drama going all the way to next season?
Mm.
They could do it. They could definitely do it. But we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of things that we can't tell from the trailer that they're going to have to feel in the story, and I'm just wondering what is it going to be and how it goes. And Moochie, a group of people wanted me to shout you out that follow us from like Europe or somewhere. They do voiceover work.
Really?
Big shout out. They love you.
So I need to get some voiceover work.
Oh yeah, yeah. You might need to holler at them because
Yeah.
yeah, man. Go
They
ahead.
might
That's
need
that
my New
be
York accent.
Yep. That be your doorway right there into Hollywood.
Look, Lulu should have moved on. She has nothing to say about him getting with Imani, because you know why? She was with Crown Camacho, so
Yep.
she has nothing to say. She can't
Hmm.
say a word.
Nothing. Nothing.
She was getting it in with Crown Camacho. That's why he got choked out by the damn mic cord.
Exactly. Exactly. Bad. Well, Moochie, let's end the audience on a cliffhanger of our own. The thing I said I just hate.
Right.
If my suspicions are right, and yours too, that Marvin and Rock could have been behind the killing of Famous, what would happen if Lulu, Kanan, and Jukebox find that out?
It could go left. It could go
Oh,
left
it's going
because
left.
it could go left if they find out. And there is a picture circulating with the hand with the bracelet, and it looked like Marvin's hand because I can't show no
Oh,
pictures right now, y'all. Um, that could be possible, but the person that's holding the hammer got a silencer on it.
hmm.
So if it is him, let me ask you this, and I hope they don't go with this storyline that I've been hearing people say, because this is not my theory, that that Kanan could end up taking out Marvin because he took out Famous. I don't see that happening. I
No,
don't see
because
that happening.
Juke probably not going to allow that to happen.
Yeah. Do you think
Juke,
that was the reason they had the fallout? How they talk
it
about it in the future power? Let
it
me
could
give you some
yeah,
clarity.
it could be definitely it could be the reason they had a fallout. I mean, we know for crying out loud, he named his son after Famous. That's how much the dude meant to him. And so, yeah, if you named your child after a friend, you definitely could have a fallout if you realize somebody in your family took him out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to check out the Lamont Tyson Politics of Being Black YouTube channel. I'll put links in description. I did a podcast today where we went in on the stock market crash caused by Trump, and I
Hmm.
gave some great stock picks that you guys can take a look at if you want to make sure you keep your money covered during this crash and this tariff bull job that is going on, trying to trick y'all. And I'm gonna start trying to put out some political content weekly. Definitely follow me on TikTok at Life Gains One. I'm growing over there. And Moochie, what you got going on your channel?
Well, hopefully tomorrow I will be back for the trailer breakdown for those crazy girls from Yellow Jackets, because we gotta
Mm,
find out what's gonna go on next with them.
mm,
Keep
mm.
y'all notifications on, and I will be doing other things. Okay? Thanks for coming out. God bless, and have a good night, y'all. I can't even end it. Oh, I
you just
can't.
gonna have to you just
I
gonna have
gotta
to
just
click
come
out of it,
out.
Mooch. Yeah, just come out of it. I'll catch you later. Y'all have to bear with Moochie. She's not using her normal technology, and so it's been hard for her to
Okay, I got
navigate.
it. I'm
Kind of.
back in.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Well, we,
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl. Ew.